Welcome to a Tuesday edition of First Shift. I'm Jennifer Vong. The impact of a booming used vehicle market. That story coming up, but we'll begin with your top news stories. Let's begin at the Paris Auto Show. BMW says this new 3 Series will move the game in terms of driving dynamics. The automaker unveiling the 7th generation of the sedan. Engineers rework the sedan's body structure and chassis technology to improve handling, steering, and braking performance.
It represents the BMW brand like no other car. It is truly the heart and soul of BMW. All our cars contain the sporty and dynamic genes of the 3.
Production of the new 3 Series starts in Germany in December. U.S. versions will also be built in Mexico starting in June. Sales begin in the States in March. A glimpse of the future over at Renault, the French automaker revealing the Easy Ultimo. The luxury self-driving vehicle completes Renault's trilogy of concepts this year that explore the possibilities of autonomous, electric, and shared transportation. The Easy Ultimo follows the Easy Go Robotaxi and the Easy Pro, billed as a last-mile delivery vehicle. And Vietnam's first domestic automaker, VinFast, showing off its first 2 production vehicles, the Lux A2.0 sedan and Lux SA 2.0 SUV, designed by Italy's Pininfarina. VinFast vehicles are based on BMW technology and have similar proportions to the 5 Series and X5. Production is expected to begin in September 2019. In other news, Mazda says it will revive its famed rotary engine to power a range extender hybrid vehicle. This as part of a wider plan to electrify Mazda's entire lineup by 2030. Ford plans to stop building the Focus compact car at its Pacheco plant in Argentina next May. The U.S. automaker is trying to stem losses from its operations in South America. Ford said it will continue to build Ranger compact pickups at the factory. Tesla is going camping again. The electric car maker has applied with the city of Fremont, California, to build a 4,000 square foot tent that will protect vehicles that are in transit. In June, Tesla built a general assembly line for the Model 3 sedan underneath a massive outdoor tent near the factory's paint shop. Bearish investors have been circulating photos of parking lots packed with Tesla vehicles that are uncovered and exposed to the elements. The carmaker has been going through what CEO Elon Musk has coined on Twitter to be delivery logistics hell. That report is from Bloomberg. And automakers are reporting their U.S. sales results for September today. We'll have coverage throughout the day here at autonews.com. Demand for used vehicles has been strong, and that has driven up prices. In fact, industry analysts say used vehicle prices were unusually robust this summer, despite the influx of off-lease cars. They attribute that in part to growing dealer focus on that part of their businesses and concern over potential tariffs. But all the interest in the used side is putting pressure on new vehicle sales. Jonathan Banks, Vice President of Vehicle Valuations and Analytics at J.D. Power, says that pressure is coming in the form of automaker incentives.
Historically, incentive at 10% of MSRP was a warning flag. And now it's become the new normal. And we think a lot of that has to do with the fact that you have an affordable used car, which is creating that nice substitute for a lot of consumers, which is forcing the manufacturers to spend a lot of money. In addition to that, you have a lot of people coming back to the market from very affordable leases because they leased it 3-4 years ago when interest rates were much lower and residuals were higher. So the manufacturers are offsetting that by spending more money, and they have to do it because there's a used vehicle that a consumer can easily turn to if the new vehicle is too expensive.
J.D. Power says the average new vehicle transaction price to date in September was $32,003. That's an all-time monthly record. Finally, 110 years ago yesterday, Ford introduces the Model T. The price tag, $850. $950 for one with a windshield and a top. That wraps up today's newscast. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.